Today we are going to deal with a third grade state assessment question, and this is about dot plots. These are called dot plots. Can you please read the question?
The number listed show the speed in miles per hour Henry pitched a baseball. 30, 32, 38, 30, 33, 34, 32, 35, 38, 36, 35, 32, 30, 32, 35.
Okay, now he is throwing the baseball. Each time he throws the ball, he gets different speeds. For example, first time he threw the ball 30 miles per hour. That was the speed. But the second time it was 32. He went a little bit up. The third time it was the fastest ball among them. He went like 38 miles per hour. Okay? But later on, maybe he was a little bit tired. He threw only 30 miles per hour, and each time is recorded over there. That's what the problem says. Okay? Now, which
dot plot represents the speed of Henry's pitches?
Okay, which dot plots? Now let's learn a little bit about the dot plots. This is very easy, but let's create a dot plot and understand how you present that. Okay, dot plots. You just put dots. You plot the dots. That's all we need to do. Okay. So imagine you like running, right? So I'm going to calculate your running speed each time you run. Then we are going to record it. Okay. The first time I asked you to run, I was calculating, and you did, let's say, 5 miles per hour. Okay. Now we calculated that, but the second time you said I can do much faster. Okay. So the second time you did 7 miles per hour. Okay. Now the third time you did 8 miles per hour. But the fourth time we are trying to calculate that, but you were a little bit tired, then you ran only 5 miles per hour again. Okay, even your speed went down a little bit, but you are still running. Okay, now you said I need to drink some water. Then you were saying I will go much faster than this. Then you made a really good again 8 miles per hour. Okay, but the next time when we calculated, you were going 9 miles per hour. Okay, now this is the understanding of a scatter plot. Each time you are doing something, we are calculating that. The first time it was 5 miles per hour, 7 miles per hour, 8 miles per hour, 5 miles per hour, 8 miles
per hour.
Okay, now let's say the last time you did again. This time you went with again 8 miles per hour. So the common speed that we see is 8 you did 3 times, right? But 5 you did only 2 times. You did a 7, you did a 9. This is the number of speed. Now on the dot plot, how you do this one is, okay, so let's start with the 5, right? We go with the 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's put maybe 10. Okay, but we don't have a 10, but still we can put the number line here. So 5. Okay, so how many times you did run 5 miles per hour?
2 times.
2 times. So you got 2 dots here. 1, 2. Did you see that? So we selected these 2, and there are 2 5s that you made, right? But how many times you ran 6 miles per hour?
0 times.
0 times. So you don't have to keep a dot there. It's a 0, right? How many times you did 7 miles per hour?
Like once.
Once. So you go with the 1 dot here. And how many times, let's cross out that, how many times you did 8 miles per hour?
3 times.
3 times. So let's go here. 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 8s in the dot plots. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Now, how many times? This was the fastest run you made, right? 9 miles per hour. But how many times you did that?
Only once.
Only once. So it was the fastest, but you did the 9 miles per hour and there was no 10, right? This is how you evaluate the dot plots, something you do different times, but you can take the number. You have 5 2 times. So this one is 1, this one is 2. So that means you have 2 dots for 5, right? There are 3 dots for 8 because there are 3 8s inside that. Therefore you have 1 2 3 dots for that. This is called a dot plot. Now let's go to look at that question one more time over here. So can you read it one more time? The numbers listed
showed the speed in miles per hour Henry pitched a
baseball. Okay, now
baseball.
there are different speeds. He actually 30 miles per hour, 32 miles per hour. Okay, it goes on. Okay, so which, can you read this?
Which dot plot represents the speed of Henry's pitches?
Okay, so these dot plots, F 30 is 1 time, H 30 is 3 times, G 30 is
3 times
3 times, J is 30 how many times?
4 times.
4. Now let's make a smart choice, right? Let's look at 30. Which one is the right one, right? So look here. So how many 30s are there? Look here. There's
3.
1,
2,
2,
3.
and 3. Now can we go with F?
No.
No. Why? Because 30 is only 1 time in the F option,
Yeah.
right? But we can go with which options now? We can eliminate F.
And we can eliminate J.
J. Why?
Because it has 4.
It has 4. Good job.
That's one more than all what we are supposed to have it.
Oh, good job. That's one more than what we were supposed to. But we have H as 3 and G as 3. Now we need to look into another option, right? So H has 31. 31 how many times? H has H
1 time.
So G 31
0 times.
0 times. Now that's a key point, right?
Yeah.
So we have to look 31 how many times, the data point, how many times he threw 31? 0. Now are you sure which one is the right option now?
It's G.
It's G. Why? Because
it has 31.
It's has 31 is 0, right?
Yeah.
Now let's make sure we selected the right option. 32 for H is 4, 32 is 4, 33 is 1, 34 is 1, 33 is 1, 34 is 1 for H and G, right? But 35 is 3, 35 is 3, good. 36 is 1, but 37, there is 137 in H. There is no 37 in G. Now we have to double check whether our answer option is correct, right?
Yeah.
Do we have a 37? No. So which one is the right option?
G.
G is the right option. That's the correct dot plot representation of Henry's throwing the ball and calculating the speed of the baseball. Okay, so he did it several times, and we just have to look at how many times each number is a dot in the dot plot. Okay, for example, 30 is 3 times in the dot plot, right? That means in the data set over here, 31 times, 32 times, 33 times, and then you select G as the right option.